Now we all know who the Dark God's favorite toys are, and it's pretty obvious at the end of the day how each traitor faction would eventually come to worship or be unconsensually chained to their ultimate patrons. Khorne loves angry boys, Tzeentch loves magic, Nurgle loves sulfuric body odor, and Slaanesh will always have a hard-on for crackheads. But you know that the Chaos Gods are greedy, and they have their eyes on our heroes of the Imperium too. If they fell, which loyal legion are the favorites of the Chaos Gods? But before we get into that, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This guy, the Ave Dominus noob, does book reviews, theory videos, and you know I be glazing the Night Lords all the time. Dude, you gotta be here for the journey. Do it before Curse finds us and eats us. We're going to start with an easy one first. It's actually canon that Khorne wanted those Blood Angels real bad. I'm actually reading Fear to Tread right now, and the whole plot of the book is a scheme to send the Hemoglangels into a battle with Khornate demons to exploit their gene defects. Everyone knows about that, and if you don't, I'll cover it when I get to this Glazing Sanguinius video. But in addition to that being lore, there's a bunch of Blood God parallels. Obviously they are the Blood Angels, and Khorne is known as the Blood God. These guys drink blood, wear all red, and have the Black Rage and the Red Thirst. They prefer to fight up close, and they really enjoy being in the splash zone of all that Traitor and Xenos viscera. It's almost like these guys are made to work for Khorne, and they're lucky that they haven't fallen yet. Hell, they have their own demon, Kabanda, the Bane of the Ninth Legion, whose only passion in life is to kill the Sons of Sang. Also, the Primarch comes from the clan of the Pureblood, on ball, and has the word Sanguine literally in his name. If these guys go for another 10k and don't end up working for Khorne, then my boy really got cheated. But it's not like he cares. Anytime anyone spills any blood anywhere, he wins. Doesn't even matter if his demons lose. He's just in it for the love of the game. Next up is Tzeentch. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are thinking Alpha Legion, which is true. But who knows if they are really like loyal or traitor or both. And if the fact that I'm making this sentence has Omegon grinning somewhere, because this is the type of confusion that they live for. But I'm going with the Raven Guard. And this is for no other reason than the bird iconography. Tzeentch loves birds, and so do the Raven Guard, and if you don't believe they could fall to the God of Change, just look at their helmets. They wouldn't even need to switch equipment after they fall. They could just keep the same shit on. While we're on the subject of change, Tzeentch loves how adaptable they are on the battlefield. The Raven Guard can change and rotate strategies on the drop of a dime, and T to the Z probably gets wet just thinking about Raven tactics. Then Corvus turns to this giant Raven demon thing, and he looks like a Kairos Fate Weaver alternate skin. And finally, they got duped so hard during the Horus Heresy, and Tzeentch's subjects get played more often than Space Marines on the tabletop. To be honest, maybe these guys already work for Tzeentch and they just don't even know it. So Nurgle wants the Imperial Fist, and I'm pretty sure you think these guys go to Khorne, which is a valid assessment. We all know that time Khorne trapped Doran in a warp desert and got a century-long history lesson from Lord Adornable. If you're going to kill a Chaos God, it'll definitely be with boredom. However, I'd say Nurgle. He would really love some Imperial Fists, because these guys are the masters of hunkering down and sitting in the same spot waiting like bog water. Nurgle also likes sitting in the same spot for a long time. I mean, does this guy look like he works out a lot? Not to mention, they could just make the most awesome house for him in his garden, and I dare Big E, the big bad wolf, to blow this shit down. Also during the Siege of Terra, Doran probably didn't shower for months. Grandpa Nurgle approves. Honorable mentions are the Space Wolves, because you know these guys have to smell like a freshly pressed dog shit pneumonia sandwich. As for Slaanesh, the perfect prince, he or she leans into the White Scars. These guys have a speed addiction that rivals the Evil Sons, and they're always trying to get their next fix. Plus, these guys are the laughing killers, literally chuckling their asses off as they slay their ground-based victims. And Slaanesh is laughing too, because that shit is admittedly hilarious. I don't have a whole lot for this one, but this need for speed does border on the line of crackheadism. Finally, I don't want to resort to Asian jokes, but the White Scars do have that Tiger Mom shit going on where they need you to be so perfect. I mean, they're really disappointed that you got a social science degree instead of becoming an apothecary. Failure! Well, that was the video, and it was a short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Which loyalists do you think belong to the Pantheon? But until next time, this is the Ave Dominus noob saying Ave Dominus Nox.